if this will... Yes! All of that went. All of that went. Let's put a blast there, because I know that will set off these three. And then we'll go up there. Over here. Down to that one. And base of that one. Alright, let's see if this will... Yes! All of that went. All of that went.
Right, so if you want to do this yourself, I recommend using Tear Blaster arrows or Tear Blaster itself to scare any wildlife away, then using either blast detonation traps or blast traps themselves, put them down and then attach. It has to be blast wire. You have to use blast wire and then use the blast wire to connect to the trap. You can either have a spider-like effect where they're all going to the traps, so that one trap triggers everything, or you can have the effect where it's a chain reaction where you have blast wire going to one tree and then blast wire from that same tree going to another tree, and so on and so forth, and that will also give you the same effect. Also, I'd like to at this point say I'm sorry if the audio sounds a bit strange. I'm using the speaker controller because my headset is just a little bit fuzzy. It sounds like I'm Darth Vader on it, so I don't know what's going on there. But I extensively tested this out. It's blast wires you want, and it's blast traps or blast detonation traps. Anything further into the forest and the trees won't fall. So it has to be the edge of the forest, and you can't have more than 12 blast wires in alignment, otherwise something will blow up and cause the cascade effect to start before you've finished placing on all your wires. So yes, you can put your blast traps in the forest to trigger, say, 3 trees at once, and then have your blast wires connect to the outer trees to trigger more, which will create a cascade effect. But I wouldn't say, I'd say no more than 12 wires. Otherwise, it just doesn't work.
This one will be 4. Right. Blast wire test. Gonna put them high up, and we're also going to link these so that they're together. Now, I don't think I can actually attach these. Oh, I got the top of that tree, okay. But I'm thinking the explosion is going to be near enough that it will trigger the rest. Let's have... some of these and see what happens here. You know, I think that did it. 1, 2, and that 1, 2, this one. And I'm hoping the explosion, the one will set off the other and it will be a chain explosion. It was a chain explosion. The tree didn't come down, but there was a chain explosion there. Guess I never really did test these.
Just a matter of time.
I don't really know what goes into making a tree that will fall, but I'm guessing the more like art on it, like this one has a lot of vine, that one probably won't go, but these are a bit more simple. So I think these will be the ones to go. Also, it kind of makes me wonder when I turn my back how many of these wires will still be there and how many will be gone. I want to get a real concentric circle, really. Right. Right.
Watch for machine lights through the trees.
That's a new one on me. It's not the only thing that needs to be checked. Alright. Still intact, huh? Right. So not that tree. Let's now head to this one. Let's go here. Oh.
Nearly ready.
I think these definitely will. Whereas these didn't explode, I think these over here will. No? Okay. I'm gonna double check that because that should have gone. Nope. Let's deliberately try and set something off here. Try and make it skip a few here. Yeah. This is a nice ring of death. Whoever walks through there will regret it, I can say that much. Come on. That should be enough to scare off all the local wildlife. Yep, they're all running off. Nice. Alright. Grab a rabbit skin while we can. Right. Got away with a few of these last time. So I'm wondering how many I can do. Let's move back so everything's in range. So that's not in range, is it? Okay. Okay. Don't think that one's gonna go, but we'll see. These are still good. We still have the original. We need to blast out any animals. Just do a quick re-blast of anything that's around. Okay. Okay. Alright. And then we'll link in this one. To there. Oh my god, yeah. That was a couple there that went. And the main blast took out us, so what is that? An animal? Or did it just decide?
Just go about your business.
Ancient debris. Under the world? Something underneath all this. It's just... Oh no, just over here. Alright. Yeah, there's still animals around here, which bugs me. Get lost, animals. I thought we sent you all away. Get out of there. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you, animals. It's kind of nice one with the moon through the trees. But, let's see if not attaching a blast wire will trigger everything else. No, and still intact, huh? Right. This seems like a good focal point. Let's try this. Yes! That did trigger everything else. Not everything, everything. The ones that won't explode are still intact. Right. Still really haven't identified what sort of tree will explode and which won't. But I'm guessing the less detail on a tree, the more likely it is to come down. Based on this theory, we're going to have a Catherine wheel effect. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Okay. Just clear off the wildlife. Should have got that raccoon, whatever it was, but never mind. Too late now. The good thing about these wires is if it doesn't quite reach, you can walk to the target and walk back. And it makes it longer. I think that's something I'll do after this test, is to see how far I can go walking a wire. Three more. There's one. This explodes now, it's gonna hurt like hell.
Wire didn't hit too far.
Oh, it did. Oh, there it is. It turns out it does pull back. That made me jump. Didn't quite get there, but alright. I think that's enough. Right. Okay. Wire explosion definitely triggered. Lots of explosions. Right. I see no trees blowing up, but that definitely exploded everything within the area. Interesting. These aren't trees that blow up. What makes a tree that blows up?
I'll find a use for you.
And how far can you stretch a wire? Let's do that. Put this here. Right. Because we're trying to save those kind of wires, let's go with this tree. Right, where's my trap? Right. Much further than that. So where is my trap? There it is. Turns out not so much.
Someone's
So
making a show of it.
too long again. So there is a distance that you can't. That one again. I think it's when you, yeah, when the reticle comes large like that, it's just out of the zone. So when the arrows on the left and right there expand outwards, that's too far a distance. So that's fine. But if I go one further, that shouldn't be. Yeah. So the maximum distance is that. Anything outside of that, and that reticle just opens up. It says, hey, I can't go there, but I can go there. It's just a little bit extra. That's a decent distance, to be fair. That's certainly a good distance, but by no means is it infinite. Right.